Phillip?
Yeah.
The nurse who covered for me during my break, she left a notation saying there have been no contractions for 36 minutes, and that makes it 46 minutes right now.
So they're slowing down then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm happy for you. And if you're a very good boy, and you promise you won't disturb her, because Olivia's sleeping, you can come in and see her for a minute?
I won't make a sound. Hang in there, little girl. Just hang in there. Hey.
I want to know, okay? And I want the truth. Don't keep anything from me.
Olivia.
If something bad is going to happen, I want to know now.
Olivia, the contractions and the bleeding have stopped, which are very good signs. And from everything that we see, you're going to have a very healthy and happy baby.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be fine. You have a visitor outside. Do you care to see him?
Is it Phillip?
You want me to let him in, or you want me to call security?
Rick.
I know he's annoying, but he is the baby's father.
It isn't Phillip.
And what is it?
Olivia! You know what? I do want to see him. Could you send him in?
Pal, she's ready to see you. I'm just, you know, try not to upset her.
Just tell me, is the baby going to be...
You're going to be a father again. So try to go in there and be a comfort to her.
Okay. Thanks. You are. Hey. I just talked to Rick. He told me the good news about the baby. I'm relieved. I'm sorry you had to go through all this.
Look, you want to have a seat?
Sure.
I'm sorry to have upset you, but I didn't want to see you.
That's all right. Yeah, as long as the baby is out of danger.
Yeah, there's a reason for it. There are things that you don't know, things that I haven't told you yet.
About?
Lizzie. And I wish that I didn't have to say this, but I believe Lizzie caused my fall.
Look, I know that you and Lizzie have had your problems.
Yeah,
and
we have.
I know that she happened to be at the Beacon when you
She
had
didn't
your
just
accident.
happen to be at the Beacon, just like Ben didn't just happen to find Marina at the cabin. Lizzie sent him there, deliberately. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Tammy and Cassie Winslow, okay? They know.
Well, if you felt that way, why didn't you say something to me before?
Because I knew you wouldn't hear it. I knew you wouldn't believe my word against hers. So I decided to keep quiet about it and insist that she get help. And if she hadn't gone to see Felicia Boudreau, yeah, I would have told you, okay? You know, in many ways, I wish I had.
Well, maybe Lizzie did send Ben to the cabin. So what? She couldn't possibly have realized what was going to
Phillip,
happen.
she knew what she was doing. Just as she knew what she was doing when she loosened the carpeting on the stairs at the Beacon. Lizzie's the one who pointed out that the carpeting was loose in the first place. I had my hotel maintenance person repair it. And then yesterday, outside of Felicia's office, the look on her face, the rage that I was checking up on her.
Is that what you were doing?
Yes, I was, because I want her to get help. After my nap, I came down the steps and I heard Lizzie call my name. And that's when my foot got caught in the carpeting. That's why I fell. Someone had pulled it up again. That's why I didn't want you near me yesterday. And it's why I can't see you again. It's the only way to protect our baby from your daughter.
May I ask you a few questions? Will you grant me that much before I walk out the door forever?
Of course.
Okay. Let's start with Lizzie sending Ben to find Marina. There's no doubt about that fact,
No,
right?
none whatsoever.
Okay. Do you believe that Lizzie sent Ben to that cabin to kidnap Marina? To make her another one of his victims?
No, I think that Lizzie was jealous that Marina had Ben and Shane's attention, so that she was thoughtless and willful. But no, she didn't mean to put Marina's life in danger.
Okay, so her biggest crime was being thoughtless and willful. Pretty basic for a teenager,
No,
right?
Phillip, it's more than that.
Hang on, let's talk about the accident now.
It wasn't an accident. Please stop calling
let
it that.
me just see if I have this straight. You said that Lizzie came to you. She actually came to you and told you about the carpeting that was loose on the stairs, right?
Yes.
Would she do that if she intended to cause you to trip and fall?
What is this? Is this a courtroom? Am I on trial?
No, look, I don't want to upset you, Olivia, but you've all but accused my daughter of attempted murder. I'm just trying to figure out how you came to that conclusion.
Well, look at me. I mean, really, look at me. I'm sitting in a hospital room having come this close to losing our own daughter. Do you really think I would be inventing this?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just need to know exactly what happened, okay? Now, you said that right before you fell, Lizzie called out to you. What was her tone? Was she angry? Was she happy? What?
No, she was scared. It sounded like a cry for help.
Which is because that's probably exactly what it was. She probably saw what was happening to you, saw your foot get caught on the carpeting, and she was trying to warn you. Don't you understand?
It was
She
more
wasn't
than that.
trying to hurt you. She was trying to save you. Olivia, I'm not saying that my daughter is blameless. And I can understand how you could misinterpret some of the things that she's done, but I think if you put your emotions aside and you look at it objectively, you'll realize
You want
that...
me to put my emotions aside? What about you? I mean, is that what you're doing? Or are you letting your emotions completely cloud your judgment?
Okay. You know what? Maybe this isn't the best time to talk about
No, you know
this.
what? We should have had this out a long time ago. But I knew you would take this position. That's why I kept my fears about Lizzie to myself for so long.
Fears? Okay. Fears are one thing. But to allow them to rule you to the point where you think my daughter is capable of a calculated attempt of murder? I mean, come on, I'm sorry, but you know what that could do to a little girl. I mean, that kind of accusation can scar you for life.
Phillip, I'm not trying to hurt Lizzie. I'm trying to keep her from harming my baby.
It's my baby, too. Do you really think that I would allow anyone or anything to hurt this child?
God, with every word that says you don't believe me, that's exactly what you're doing. Is it worth it? Is protecting yourself from the truth worth our baby's life?
I just wish you would be reasonable.
You know, you're
If
just
you look at the
reasonable.
facts-
Just go. Go.
Olivia, she's a teenager. Kids
I
go
don't
through
care.
phases
I
like
want you
this.
to
Don't-
go. Get out of here.
Is everything okay? What's going on? Are you all right? Is there anything I can do for you?
No.